Alright, so I got a bunch of stuff here. The majority of this I want to say is my Tron testing from this weekend, but I do have a couple of non-Tron games to record. So, crap, I should have. So anyways, while this is loading up, this weekend I tried to focus on the Tron matchups, and so that seems to be the worst matchup as of right now. And I was able to make a lot of progress, and the videos tonight will help out. But this is not Tron. If you're watching this, you probably already read the description and see that it's Dredge. Alright, so let's see. View visible. Using a different theme. I kind of like this theme. Crixalbo over in the forums was using it, so I asked him if I could get it, and yeah, he got it for me. So kept it because, you know, the spreadsheet. The brutality is a high indicator of a winning game, and then that should slow down my opponent enough to land a bridge against aggro. Against combo, needle should work out fine. If it's what's it called, Tron, and I do have needle and quarter, so yeah, saw that faithless looting and felt good about that, because that tells me it was most likely going to be Dredge, and sure enough it is. Dredge is not bad at all, and one of the key things to Dredge here is having an opening hand with bridge, because that way the conflagrate, if they are fast enough to get you down within conflagrate range, then yeah, game one is probably lost. So you really have to get that bridge down quick, and then it takes them a lot longer to try to kill with conflagrate. Yeah, the best thing I could have gotten there was a marsh, so I did. I mean, I know that I could have not gotten it to dump my hand faster, but I figure, you know, worst case scenario, I can brutality all three modes, use the extra card. And I name Insolent Neonate with the needle, because Neonate here would be really good for my opponent in order to you know, discard a Dredge card and then Dredge like crazy. I didn't want to give him that opportunity. It's probably the best thing to Dredge, or to name against Dredge. So yep, and then I draw a surgical, one of the three surgicals in the deck. So I brutality just to empty my hand real quick. I already know my opponent does not have enough to kill me as of next turn, so I don't need to land bridge yet. Besides, in the off, you know, random chance that they do run abrupt decay's main, brutality in all three modes will buy me time with blood gas, gain me some life against conflagrate, and let me pick a card in their hand, like an abrupt decay if they happen to have it, or a another faceless looting, or the reunion, so I can slow them down. So either way, like at this point, I'm pretty sure I had the game won when I was playing it. So I surgical the conflagrates now, because that's my opponent's best chance to win, and then next turn I land a bridge and I win. So yeah. No, I could have waited until their draw to do it, but I knew they were going to dredge anyway, so it didn't matter. A bunch of dudes, land a bridge, and they have surgical. So, I mean, at this point I have no real surgical targets, and I'm okay with taking 2 damage. Go ahead and brutality that. And surgical to Narcom Wave it doesn't matter what I surgical, because there is no out in my opponent's deck to kill me. And we go to game 2. Alright, let's set this up. Had fun playing in the snow with my kids today. Alright, so opening hand, I have the Lantern Lock, and I have Surgical and Cage. I mean, it's a keep, so yeah, there's that early Neonate. I think the opponent was, I don't know. So yeah, Lantern. Opponent goes to do the Stinkweed Imp with the Neonate, and with the draw on the stack, I surgical all the imps. The opponent didn't quite understand at first what was going on, so I had to explain it. They thought they were going to get to draw the card after all. I was like, no, you don't get to draw it. Like, this is me explaining it to my opponent. And they drew it anyways, by the way. But I was like, you know what? It doesn't matter. This let me see, what their sideboard plan was, which I knew was, probably Nature's Claim and or what's it called? Oh yeah, they do get to draw. I'm sorry, I'm being dumb. Or the Ancient Dredge, which Grafdigger's Cage will shut off. It also let me know to watch out for that Nature's Claim. So I don't play the cage quite yet. Yeah, grab the jar. That way I have backup against that Nature's Claim. Yeah. And yeah. So now my opponent's best hope here is Cathartic Reunion, because that's the only way they have to draw into something. They need another artifact destruction to survive here, and I just need to land a bridge and I'll survive. So they have to draw something with that Reunion. And so I Willing Jar, and I gain 4 life off of it. And they dredge. I don't know if dredging was the right thing to do here. And I don't know, whatever, I guess. So here goes. And instead of, oh yeah, they did draw. I'm sorry. So yeah, they drew off the Cathartic Reunion there. Didn't draw anything live. I got to see all of it. So I'm good to go. I know that I'm safe now. Yeah. And just kind of using the Ghost Quarters to kind of cut them off of any mana that I can. Really, like, I should have known better. I wasn't paying enough attention because they have all the mana they need. But, and of course they got Life in the Loam, so that was dumb. I don't, oh yeah, I did search, okay. So there's the bridge. Yeah, I just milled that last Nature's Claim, and I know that I'm clear to go. Land the bridge, and now I know they have no answers in deck. And I want to say he actually tried to do Ancient Grudge. Yeah, and I was like, nope. And that's when the opponent conceded. I had a look at the library before, and I think that's all they had. I don't know. Even if they did have another one, it's fine. I have 3 mill rocks here. So they'd have to have, what, 7 runners in a row? And it's not going to happen. So Dredge is not a bad matchup, especially, 3 main deck surgicals is pretty good.